I was going to do one of the new ones. Anyway, I don't know which one. Probably one that I do better than others because you only get one shot. When you're hosting, you know.
Yeah.
You do the hosting duty and you get one shot to play a tune to warm people up, and that's kind of nice to be able to get in there and play for everyone in the beginning, which is kind of like a gift to the host for hosting. But you only get one shot, and if you really are lousy, then you walk away going, oh God, that's all they saw of me, you know? That host really was bad. You only get one shot, you get done with a day of work, and you come down here and try to relax, and it's hit or miss. It's like not getting 3 strikes.
Yeah.
1 strike.
1 strike, you're out.
Have a hand for Gary, move, come on! Is there any of that out there? My political statement is not laced with any humor. It's inspired by recent events. What's behind the curtain? Wouldn't you like to know? Pay no attention to the man back there. He's not the one who runs this show. While you were busy watching one hand, it's the other one that runs the game. Keep your eyes on the guy who lies while the world goes up in flame. I'm trying to expand. I've been songwriting about my own expressions of experiences, which, you know, the classic rule is write what you know. Well, I know my own experiences, but I'm realizing I've got to expand out away from myself and literally write stories and about other people. So hopefully my next batch of songs will have more character development. You can't express all these emotions in a million different ways.
Right.
There's only a limited number of aspects of yourself you can make interesting enough for people to listen to, or make universal enough. And that's part of it too. You think you put one by me, but I'm watching you all the time. I keep my eyes wide open. I keep my eyes wide open. Keep my eyes wide open. Who's that in the mirror? What do you want me to see? The reflection of an honest face, or the kind man looking at me? You talk about compassion, you talk about being kind. Well, talk is cheap when a hungry king comes sneaking up from behind. While we were floating on promises, someone's getting their pockets lined. To keep my eyes wide open. Keep my eyes wide open. Keep my eyes wide open.
Talk about your current guitar a little bit.
Yeah, it's a custom by Washburn, by their custom shop in Illinois, I think. And I'm liking it. It's starting to age pretty well already. It's a couple of years old now. And I actually played one in a local shop and just loved the sound. And the owner, who I knew, told me, you know, it's a custom one. Can you believe it? And it's only, I can't remember how much he said. I said, that's going to be my next guitar. And actually, when I started having intonation problems with my old Takamine, I decided to say, okay, it's time for me to get a real guitar. So I ordered it, and I've been happy with it. Not a lot to say, except it's kind of odd. It's a righty guitar. It's actually a righty guitar with left-handed position markers and, you know, backwards invisible pick guard.
Nice. And the bat
yeah,
symbol.
and the weird, well, yeah, that's the
weird
Washburn
bridge
signature. It's supposed to be a butterfly, I guess.
Oh, yeah, I see it.
Kind of strange. I breathe deep because I can't believe what I find. It's a more power grab from the backstab political mind. If you send our sons and daughters on a war that can't be won, would you sacrifice your own before this killing time is done? in high school. Just one time, I ventured down here, dropped off by a friend, played the open mic, and then didn't come back for like 3 years until after, after high school.
When did you start hosting open mic?
Gosh, that was about 5 years ago. Bob Warren, he asked me to fill in one night, and then he asked me to fill in again when his turn came around, and then he said, look, do you mind doing it for a while, because I have to write this musical. And then he just never came back and did it again, so I kind of inherited it. So someday I'll pass it on. I keep my eyes wide open. How about you?
Would you play a little bit of North Up the River?
Oh, sure.
That's my favorite, I think.
Really? There was a time when all of this was green, when the mill was more about the man than the machine, and we felt the part of all the land and left it clean. We never took any more than we could use. There was a time wouldn't recognize its face, tall white birches and fields of Queen Anne's lace. Now you can't see the river for the machinery in place, and the crazy sound it makes, and the toll it takes. North up the river, it was cold and clear and clean. North up the river, there was a forest seldom seen. North up the river, where we used to work and play. North up the river, above the mills and the falls and the price we had to pay.
What's your favorite song that you've written?
I guess every square inch of the earth. It's fun because when I play it, I always see somebody bop into it. So that's a good thing. So I know even if people aren't really listening to it, or it's not really connecting with people that night, at least somebody's enjoying the rhythm. And that happens pretty much wherever I go. And the other part about it is it's been covered by a few people, including Phil Hendry, and who's been able to turn it around. So it's really brought me the most pleasure, and it also won a folk festival. So.
Every square inch of the earth we come to know like the back of our hand. We scour the hillside with our technical mojo and digitize the silicon land. Lasers and radar breeze through our skin like the wind through a summer screen door. Satellites map every tree, every feature, every plant, every mountain,
it's actually been the one
every small creature on every square inch of the earth. No, we got probing much.
No, the most gratifying.
Gratifying, okay.
You'll have to cut that out.
Yeah,
I could just say it again. It's the one that's been the most gratifying we've written.
Very good. Yeah, I can do editing, but I'm not a genius.
We can analyze the Amazon.
These were the nuts only a few years ago, and now they are like nobody. Wow.
Really?
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Because they're cool looking.
They are kind of cool looking. That's sad. Could write a song about them.
Yeah, man.
No one loves you anymore.
So I got a host.
You got a host.
I got a host. 7:30.